Hey there guys, it's Arba here, bringing you the 40th episode of my F1 2012 career, and well, we've come a long way, and now we're in episode 40. I can't believe I'm saying that. A lot of episodes, and it's been real fun making them, and we're coming through to my second last episode in this first season of F1 career, and it's been really a lot of fun. So we're here at Brazil, a crucial qualifying, obviously. After that win in USA, we're 2 points ahead of Lewis Hamilton now, and basically the World Championship is going to be decided by where we both come. I think I've calculated to about if Lewis Hamilton comes ninth or above in the race tomorrow, then I have to beat him. If he comes 10th, that's fine, because 10th place is only 1 point. But if he comes 9, which is 2 points, I believe, then or above, then I have to beat him. So we are definitely going to have to perform. And Brazil is not one of my favourite tracks, so that doesn't help. I mean, I do okay sometimes, but usually I don't do amazingly. In qualifying, mostly. In the race, I'm okay. In the qualifying, usually it's quite hard. And I found this whole time that it was quite hard to work these what is it called, prime tyres for the qualifying. You'll see right now coming up that it's not a particularly fast lap time. Admittedly, I'll make a few mistakes and I'm held up by traffic. But it seems that in practice I was just a lot more happy with the option tyres in terms of raw straight line one lap speed, and then in terms of pace and kind of going on a long stint, then I was back, favouring the primes. So it's going to be interesting. I think tomorrow's race, I'm going to have to probably pit a bit earlier than the AI, because I just feel a whole lot more comfortable on the prime tyres in terms of going for more than one lap. But definitely during the qualifying right now, it was getting quite close, and I just didn't have the pace on these primes as much as I did on the options. I just felt a lot more comfortable going around the track and around the corners on the options. Don't know why. It might have been that whole sort of, I don't really like Brazil. I can never get a good ebb and flow with it. It's quite a flowing track with those windy corners. So it's gonna be a challenge, but we'll have to do the best we can and try and finish ahead of Hamilton. So here in Q1, we've set an okay lap time, and we're dropping down a tiny bit, which shouldn't be a problem. Through 1:13, so not too bad. So hopefully, if we can get pole, that'll make me so happy. We've been on a roll, as I said. Brazil, it's it's not a bogey track exactly. I don't really have a bogey track per se. If I had to really give you a bogey track, it'd probably be Japan, because I never get a good sort of rhythm going in that first sector. But Brazil, not a bogey track for me, but just not my most comfortable track. So I really do need to be on it if I need to if I'm to get a good result at Brazil. At least that's what I found in 2011, and I don't know. Right now in practice on this game this year, it was okay. I definitely, as I said before, felt more comfortable in the primes for the longer stint. So definitely, I'll probably be pitting earlier than the AI, probably about a lap or maybe 2 laps earlier than them, just because I felt more comfortable in those. But definitely in a 1 lap, obviously you're going to feel more comfortable in the options because it's more grippy. But usually I can find myself being okay on both compounds, for getting some 1 lap speed. And just there, as I was going around the first corner, nearly lost it and kept on turning left. Just the rears snapping away. So coming through, and what's the first sector going to be? 17.968. I have no idea if that's fast or not. Can't remember what my second time was in Q1, but I always find that in sector 1, for quite a few tracks, that I'm always faster than the AI by a good second, and then they kind of gain a bit back in the second and third. In China, in Korea, both those tracks in particular, and this one you'll see in Brazil as well, these 3 tracks, I'm always about nearly a second. Usually it's probably hovering around 8/10 faster than the AI in the first sector, just because usually, like China, the first sector, it's quite short, but the way you break around that first long right-hander, gives you quite a lot of advantage if you don't actually brake and you just kind of take your foot off the accelerator and let the car roll through. And then in Korea it's mostly straight, so you have a fast car, and in Brazil it's mostly straights again, so really you can gain quite a lot on the AI in the Sector 1. And it bodes well for me in this race because the DRS is in Sector 1 and it is in Korea, but obviously in China it's in Sector 3. But yeah, so I'm thinking this is probably the first race I'm thinking through quite a lot. Usually I'm kind of like, all right, yeah, maybe we can do that, yeah. But I think this is the race where I'm actually thinking it through quite a lot. I actually did practice seriously to try and see what sort of pace I had on the primes compared to the options to see which way I should go in terms of strategy. Should I stay out longer for the first stint or longer for the second stint? And just because this is a championship decider, and to get a championship in the rookie season's going to set us up for a great second season because it will build the confidence. um, no, I'm just joking, but it's still it'll be epic if we can get a championship win. Just plain simple fact that I want to get a championship as early as I can, and be epic if we could do it right now and swoop it and take it away from Lewis Hamilton. It has really been. I have no idea how we've got to this point. I don't know how I'm 2 points ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Either, I mean, I know I've got four wins in a row, but how badly was Hamilton messing up? He's really throwing this away, and actually right now actually it's mine to lose, I think. But there's only a 2 point difference, so it's a bit iffy. It's not really mine to lose, but I am in the better position. I've got a 2 point cushion, albeit 2 points, but I've just got a 2 point cushion, and I've just got that know-how that I think I'll be able to do it. But you never know. This is Formula One. This is why people love it. Okay. So unpredictable, especially this season. I mean, yeah, no, it's not always unpredictable. I mean, yeah, there have been some really, really dull races in my day, and even later than that, especially later than that in the Schumacher era. But I didn't get. I started watching Formula One, I think, in about 2006, maybe a tiny bit in 2005. But I never actually witnessed and properly watched the Schumacher era, where it must have been so boring. Definitely, I've talked to my cousins who watched Formula One back then, and they were like, "Oh, it was such a ball fest when Schumacher was there," and I guess we sort of all experienced that in 2011 with Vettel. But but now lately F1's become very unpredictable, very exciting. So you never know what's going to happen. Just like the real year, this year now, Alonso's keeping his wits about him. Vettel's keeping his wits about him. Anything can happen. So let's see what sort of time. And we're on pole. Ooh, it's close. That's 800ths of a second there. Ooh, that's close. We've got pole for now. Let's see if Lewis Hamilton can improve. That's only 800ths of a second. Oh, that is close. It really is a very tight battle between me and Hamilton. Let's see. No, he hasn't improved. And we have got pole. We're in the prime position, guys, for tomorrow. But you never know what will happen. And as I've said before, Brazil's not my most comfortable track ever. There we go. Sebastian Vettel's third, so he's improving. But I still think Webber will finish ahead of him in the championship. And we've got that Red Bull contract, so really all we're worrying about is the World Championship, and it would be really great if we could get it. It's going to be a dramatic race. I'm not going to be uploading it today. I'm going to upload it tomorrow on Saturday because it needs to render. It's quite a chunky video because I'm not going to be cutting it at all. I'm going to show you every single lap of that. So it needs to render out, so I'm going to be uploading that tomorrow, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. The qualifying, I'm on pole, but Lewis Hamilton's right on the left, and I feel the left side of the grid has more of an advantage in this track, especially with the left-hander corner. So we'll watch out for that tomorrow in tomorrow's race. Hope you enjoyed the episode, guys. I've been Arava, and have a good day.